sure? We rolling?
Yeah, welcome back to another podcast. It's been about 3 weeks. It's all Queso's fault.
Yeah, Dave decided to fucking squirt all over the fucking walls, so we had to fucking change the fucking the walls a bit.
I jizzed everywhere. Out of my ass.
You still could kind of see it, but yeah, you know,
Yeah, he still can.
this is it's funny. 100% chance. You know why?
Why?
Because this is Dave's favorite song, and we're back. Is this your song, dude? Yep, yes it is.
I don't even know that whole part
This
right
is
there.
your song, dude. Sing it, dude. Check
You know
this
you
out.
like this song.
David is a little
You know you like this song.
fruity. Get it, David.
It's only been 3 weeks and you got more white hair than a fucking giraffe.
Sing it, dude. Yeah. Well, we know what Dave fucking listens in the fucking shower, boy.
Oh, yeah. I enjoy it. Scrubbing my body. Using queso scrubber in there on my ass cheeks.
That shit's old. You can throw that away if you're still.
It's a little hot in here, huh? Hot.
I'm chilling. Yep.
You know how to use that thing?
Yeah, but it's charging. What do you want me to do? You stupid son
Set
of a
it up.
bitch. Oh yeah, I'm gonna set it up. I should fuck you up. Just shut the fuck
Need a
up.
longer charger.
Something to hit you with. God damn it. Well, welcome back.
Board level.
I did not want to be here today. David just fucking sucked my dick so hard all day. He's like, please, we gotta do it all day.
No, not correct.
But technically, we were due. We're due. The Epstein files were out, David, and we missed it. We missed it, and we were talking about them all this time, and they're out now, David. What the fuck are we gonna do, David? They're out now.
They're pretty crazy too.
Did you actually go through them?
You think Jeffrey Epstein's actually the one that like did all that shit, or you think it was someone else? Like it's a cover up, pretty much.
I think it was Jeffrey Epstein, but it was definitely he worked for someone. He didn't just plot it by himself.
Yeah.
He didn't just I'm gonna plot this against the United States on. No, he
Just burp.
oh yeah, but yeah. I mean, what'd you expect?
I still don't even believe that he killed himself.
No,
Stuff
he's
came
not
out.
dead. Did you not see the videos and the pictures and the all kinds of shit where he's at Tel Aviv and he's like
If it's possible,
alive, and then they fucking AI checked it and
if it's possible that he is alive,
AI
I feel like he
said
would
that
have
it's
got
not an
facial
AI picture,
reconstruction
and then
surgery.
they said that they recreated the picture 100 times with AI.
100?
Yeah, like or more. Shit, we could look it up. I'll show it to you.
Singing in the shower.
Look.
I gotta turn up your volume.
Yeah, dude, fucking get it together, you fucking shitty piece of shit fucking person. God, fuck. God, fucking A. All this money I fucking pay your bitch ass and you can't do your fucking job right. God damn it.
I wish you paid me.
Shit,
You don't pay me.
You don't do anything anyway, so what
don't
would
pay
I
me
pay you
a
for?
dime.
You don't do a damn thing.
My boss makes $1 million while I make a dime. That's why I jerk on company time.
That's why Davy's only
Only fan dad.
Epstein investigation. Earlier today, House Democrats released a new batch of photos from the estate of the late convicted sex offender. The pictures show Epstein with high-profile men from presidents past and present to CEOs. NBC4's Conan Nolan joins us live in the newsroom right now with a look at who appears in some of these pictures. Conan. That's right. Keep in mind that overnight they received some 95,000 images. 95,000 from Jeffrey Epstein's email account and on one of his laptop computers. Now, the images that were released do not indicate any wrongdoing, but they are embarrassing. New photographs from the Epstein estate show just how many powerful men convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein spent time with. Long Beach Congressman Robert Garcia leads the Democrats on the House Oversight Committee, which released the documents this morning. And obviously, there are photos of powerful and folks that we want to have an opportunity to speak with and ask questions of. The pictures include former President Bill Clinton, as well as Trump ally Steve Bannon, director Woody Allen, Microsoft co-founder
Woody
Bill
Allen, huh?
Gates, Virgin co-founder Richard Branson, and attorney Alan Dershowitz, as well as photos of a younger President Trump posing with women, whose faces have been covered by the committee. But it's important to note, none of these images appear to show any illegal activity. I think people should be able to make judgments on their own as to what they see in these photos.
Yeah.
They say that they even redacted people that were in the files that were doing bad things. They redacted their names out of the files.
A lot of them.
Just bullshit.
Check this out. No. God damn it.
Just log into that bitch.
I don't have my login.
Have you been trying to log into the TikTok?
No.
Because it keeps sending me in Spanish. Someone trying to log into the TikTok.
You better be careful.
I know I should probably change the password of that shit.
Because I don't even touch that shit. So. Yeah. I don't touch that shit at all.
Whoa, what is that? Just kidding.
Here, I'll just send it to myself. Just so we could see it.
Man, I need to update my iPad.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Look how pretty it looks. You're missing out.
I need to get a screen protector on that motherfucker.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I do gotta do that.
Watch, let's see who
I'll
they
send it to
redacted.
myself, dude. I'll send it to myself.
Just send it to me. Bada bing.
I'm pretty
For
sure.
those of you that have not seen, recently a owner of the company LifeTouch, which is the biggest school photography company in the entire
Yeah, that
world
shit's
that
insane.
took all of our school photos, was discovered in the Epstein files. After this was discovered, many parents have started to complain to all the schools across the US, and now many schools across the US are canceling school picture day because of this information.
That's just one of them. I sent you a couple more videos. So go up.
And that company right there literally took pictures at my school, bro. So that means that I'm in the Epstein files.
Oh my god.
Was there old men whacking their shit to
V
me?
is in the Epsteins.
Shit, Joe Rogan was
I
in
did
the
send
fucking
it to you
Epstein
in-
files
Yeah,
for not
but-
going.
Yeah, he didn't attend.
He said that, fuck.
I did send it to you though. Through messages. Which is
Hold on, it's gonna load up. Just gotta put my pin in. My
or
pin.
Instagram. Either it was Instagram or either one.
There's that one.
I'm on Instagram.
What,
a lot.
is it this one?
No, that's some weird shit. That's the alien one that was pretty fucking crazy.
So it's on Instagram then? What was that?
Somebody got knocked out. Somebody got knocked out, dude. Look, here it is. Here's the Tel Aviv fucking shit. Look at this shit. It's like,
Look who we might have here. What does that say?
how do I shut this shit off?
It does look like him.
Look at it.
It's not AI. Could
Is
they
this-
be throwing it in our faces?
No, I watched. It says that they looked up this picture and they like fucking hit it with AI. Look who he's with.
Who's that?
It's Zelensky.
Oh yeah, it is.
What the? Sorry.
Queso started doom scrolling.
No, it's because I thought it was gonna show like a different.
Damn, he is with Zelensky, huh?
Yeah, bro. I was trying to see what it was gonna say here. Look. Look, they dropped. Did you see that? They dropped the fucking cure to cancer.
Yeah, they said even in the Epstein files there was
Look,
stuff about COVID,
look,
about the coronavirus before it even happened.
bro. There's shit saying that fucking Joe Biden was assassinated or killed in 2019, and that he was replaced.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
So what the fuck? Who the fuck was the president? This is blood cancer can now be reversed. Which blood cancer? Blood cancer. Let's look it up. But I'm pretty sure blood cancer is probably like the worst cancer you could actually have. Like it is the worst. And then scientists have discovered the cure to colorectal cancer, lung meningitis.
Says most deadly. What do you want? Most deadly, most painful, hardest to treat, or most aggressive?
Well, it looks like they're just. It looks like blood cancer is what they got the cure for. They also got the cure for colorectal
So
cancer.
blood cancer would be leukemia.
Yeah,
That's
so
what my boss has.
yeah,
Leukemia.
so they found the cure for that, and well, they've had the fucking cure for a long,
Yeah.
long time. They just were holding on to it for business reasons.
Well, yeah, because they just want to make the most money out of all of us that they possibly can all the time, you know?
Yeah, I mean, and there's more. I mean, it says right here that this is Mexican scientists eliminate HPV. So no more AIDS, buddy. Hey,
Easy E could be alive right now.
hey, dude. Hey, what a time to be alive, dude. What a time to be alive, huh?
I bet you AI could come up with a lot of cures for shit, honestly.
Well, I mean, dude, this is just scary. Look at these. It says if you think the Epstein's files are bad, wait
Wait
until
until
you
you
read
read the
the DAX.
wiki links. Wait until you see Hunter Biden's laptop. Wait until you see Anthony Weiner's laptop. Wait until you learn about the world beneath us. Underground tunnels exist till this day, used for satanic rituals, human trafficking by the elite, and even members of the White House. Wait until you hear about human hunting parties.
Bro.
Wait until you learn about the Vanderbilt family. Oh, I remember them. Wait until you learn all about spirit cooking.
Look at this, bro.
That body looks insane. Wait until you learn about Tony and John Podesta. Wait until you hear about the Red Shoe Club. What's the Red Shoe Club? Pause that. Let's look that up.
And you know who is part of the Red Shoe Club? The Pope.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Red Shoe Club is not a name or a verified organization. It's most commonly used on online conspiracy theories. In those theories, people claim it refers to a secret group of powerful elites who supposedly abuse children and wear red shoes as a symbol. However, there is no whatever. Where did it come from? The phrase spread mostly on social media and conspiracy forums. Let's see.
I forgot I have my keyboard too.
There's no credible evidence. Okay, whatever. So realistically, sometimes people connect the idea that the red shoes were worn by leaders of the Catholic Church, including figures associated with the Vatican. Those red shoes are part of long-standing religious symbolism. They represent things like Marth, what is that? Martyrdom? Not secret codes. What is that? The fuck is martyrdom?
Ask ChatGPT right there. Ask it. It literally had the sign right there that said "Ask ChatGPT."
Oh, I didn't even know you could do that.
Oh yeah, you're a fucking idiot for that. So.
Martyrdom means suffering or dying because of your beliefs, usually religious or political beliefs. A martyr is someone who is killed or willingly faces death rather than give up what they believe in. In Christianity, early followers of Jesus Christ were sometimes killed for refusing to renounce their faith. Those people were called martyrs. Marthas. During the reign of Nero,
Martyrs
some
or whatever.
Christians were executed for their beliefs and later remembered as Motrions. I don't know how you say it. I might be fucking butchering that shit,
Yeah,
but
we hella butchered it.
meaning someone is exaggerating or suffering for their attention. So they're literally killing people and watching them suffer. Kids, pretty much. They're killing kids and watching them suffer, you know? That's insane.
Well,
The Red Shoe Club.
fuck them kids, Dave.
Yeah, that's how you feel? We were once them kids,
I'm just
Queso.
joking, dude. I'm joking, dude. It's a joke. It's a joke, dude.
It's really crazy, all this shit, too. And then I watched, so there's this,
Sorry, dude. You watched
turn
what?
that shit down.
What the fuck did you watch, you piece of shit?
There's a video of Jeffrey Epstein. He's doing a an interview with somebody, right? And in this interview, he's like talking about how the stock market collapsed and shit. And he's like explaining how can I explain this shit? So
How they're trying to make crypto into fucking one fucking currency?
no, he
Yes.
was talking about how George Busch caused the stock market to collapse because he forced banks to loan people money for their houses.
Yeah.
And all these houses weren't getting paid off because they were giving broke people a shit ton of money.
Yes, and then that's why in 2008, when Obama
It's
got
just
into fucking
recording.
office and they stopped giving all those people money, all those houses, they just went to shit. Everybody that had a house because of Obama and all got a house is like all those houses like that, they lost them, and they got evicted, and yeah, it happened everywhere for a long, long time.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy to think about. But he like explains like that as like a human body pretty much. He's like, okay, so if you go into like a hospital, there's always a specialist for something. There's a specialist for your brain, there's a specialist for your heart. There's not one single person that knows exactly what's going on with your entire body. They don't know that, and that's pretty much how the stock market and shit works, is that certain people know certain things.
You mean they do know that?
Yeah.
People in the hospital, they do know. So there's one person at least that knows something that.
One part of the
Yeah,
body
yeah,
and brain,
yes,
they're
yes, exactly.
specialists in it.
Yes.
And he explains it like pretty much he doesn't know exactly how something like that could happen, and I can't explain it, but he like goes deep into like money and shit, and how he became like rich and famous is because he knew how to use a calculator, and this is when calculators first came out. And he's saying that the calculator is pretty much why he became rich, is because he knew how to use finances in the calculator and show people how to do it. And that's how he became the power with these big ass companies and corporations and shit, because he figured out how to get the most money possible out of everything. Because he says that the elite and shit, the people that run everything, they try to figure out the easiest way to make money because they don't want to work, pretty much. And he talks about like crazy shit, bro. And he even in the interview, he says like how he doesn't have thoughts of like killing himself or anything like that. He was in jail, and he was like, all the stock markets and shit were collapsing, and the guy asks him, well, you didn't think, why am I in this place and why am I not in the mansion making phone calls in my mansion? He's like, no, I never thought that way. He's like, I don't have any reason to harm myself or any reason to want to even think like that, because I know what put me in this position in the first place. He's like, it's something that I shouldn't have been doing. That's what he says. And then like also in the Epstein files, it shows like I guess he was ordering concrete while he was in prison. He was fucking ordering concrete, and they say that he was burying dead bodies in the concrete of his fucking estate, pretty much, or his island. And I guess he had two islands, not just one island. He had like a smaller island and a bigger island.
Yeah, because the smaller island is where they went to party.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Then he got a picture of fucking George Bush on his wall. Have you seen that shit?
Wait, what?
The picture of George Bush on his wall?
Yeah, I have. I mean, I did see something like
And he's
that.
like posted up like this. Watch, it's pretty crazy. Let's see if it pulls it up. That's not it. him laying down with a red blanket. But yeah, there's like pictures in the Epstein files that shows like a table that's in his house, and it's got like two of these weird ass figures that look like babies, bro. And they're like posted up. They look like Buddha babies or some shit. They say that's where like he would like bring people and they would like pretty much sacrifice kids and shit. It's pretty insane.
I don't know, Dave. Sounds a little sus. You're part of the elite. How do you know all this stuff, dude?
Cause I've seen a bunch of
'Cause you've been
videos.
doing it, huh? You fucking weirdo.
I don't know.
Look, COVID-19 was a staged and pre-planned, cited in Epstein files. It says right here. Let's look. Let's look.
Look, this is the other painting that he had in his house, though. This is literally of George Bush. Look at what he has in his hand.
A plane.
Look what's on the ground. Building blocks. It's like some type of building.
Well, it kind of looks like New York City if we're being fucking honest.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, it says right here. Look, sent from iPhone.
Oh,
Preparing
this
for
is the one that.
pandemics. Preparing for pandemics, and this was March 19th, 2015, and this is an email.
It's Bill Clinton that he had in his house.
Yeah, but that Bush one is pretty fucking crazy too.
I know. Yeah, that shit's crazy. I never actually seen that one with Bush.
Yeah, and then it says, please find attached a draft agenda for the meeting on preparing for pandemics as requested. Let's discuss next steps. For example, how to officially involve the WHO in the ICRC. The I it's just like co-brandings. It says best regards. I hope we can pull this off, Walter. Please note, and then it says right here.
Walter White?
I don't know who, but this is to Bill Gates. These emails are to Bill Gates, bro. These emails are to Bill. I'm not. It doesn't even says sent. It says sent from.
Who was it that had
It
those?
doesn't send. It doesn't show who sent them, but it says right here. I think it was Larry Cohen, and then it says Bill. Larry and I have been working on the delivery BES for my time BGC3. These are all like codes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
These are all codes. It says you and I spoke at Larry's request. One equals have spoken with Roger, Mark, Chris, Trevor, Geoff, and the next we boss, Jonah. It says everyone has offered guidance, advice, thoughts, and ideas. As Larry works to put together and require documentation, we are trying to make sure we make this time valuable for everybody. Well, all it says right there. And then two areas where I'm interested in terms scope, domestic health and neurotech, brain science. I propose that there is deliveries. Please, Larry and I know what you think. And then it says deliverables. Huh. Deliverables. So what is that supposed to mean?
I don't know,
Like
bro.
that they have this shit?
Yeah.
Is that why it was like deliverable?
So
Well, look, it says to improve access and secure personal health data. It says blueprint / recommendations from zero knowledge, proof based digital systems, secure
where was that?
private personal health information while allowing access digitally redacting personal information. It says white paper on consumer health, expeditures in the USA, white paper and recommendation of neurotechnology technologies relate to chronic degenerative disease. White paper and neurotech as weapons in national intelligence and defense. Follow up the recommendations of technical specifications for strain pandemic simulation. Happy to do whatever else helpful. Question equals plus question equals 80. Adapt along the way. Thanks for the opportunity. Hope the weekend is off to a good start. And let's see what day this was. This was March 3rd, 2017. And then it says the truth is out. Epstein email confirms COVID was a global elite psyop. and they planned pandemics for years and to enslave humanity, bro. They were trying to do this shit for the longest time. Jeffrey Epstein, Bill Gates, and so these fucking these emails were from Jeffrey Epstein to fucking Bill Gates. It says they were redacted and preparing for the pandemics from early as 2015. It says in 2019, just 1 year before COVID, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation invested in biotech, and investment is skyrocketed and sold the COVID vaccine. Israel was one of the few countries where fertility didn't drop, and Netanyahu keeps a COVID syringe as a trophy in his office.
COVID syringe.
Yeah. So it says fertility rates amongst Jewish women in Israel in many countries. The pandemic resulted in a lower fertility rate. Um, what else? This is Jeffrey Epstein, Bill Gates, and others were talking about the COVID back in 2015. There's the email right here. That's the email that we just seen. Um, Netanyahu displays the COVID syringe next to a missile, calls it more effective than nukes.
What the fuck?
Yes, bro. There's some crazy shit going on. It says you may never see our page again. Make sure you check us out, huh?
Send that to me. Make sure you send that to me.
Yeah, I did send it.
So, what's crazy is there's like actual people that ship viruses across the globe and have gotten like caught trafficking viruses. And like it says right here, yes, there have been cases where individuals were charged for smuggling biological materials without permits, failing to declare hazardous biological samples, and violating export control laws. These cases usually involve researchers not following proper procedure, not secret virus trafficking rings. Okay, so
Look
they're
at
not.
this. Look at this shit. It says intelligence agencies killing each other and engaging in full-blown hidden civil war with each other over Epstein. This is literally a storyline in GTA 5. This is insanity. It's pretty fucking real. It says
How the
shots.
hell did they know
It
in
says
2015
shot
to
a
do that?
Mexican judge to protect. They shot a Mexican judge to protect an Epstein sex child ring. And this is in Mexico, apparently. Let's see. I don't know.
They shot a judge?
Yeah, let's look
What the
that up.
fuck?
Look that up.
Judge shot in Mexico to what?
Protect Epstein. Right.
Sex ring.
Yep.
Some online posts like anonymous forums include dramatic claims about shootings, attacks, or conspiracies tied to the Epstein files. There was a shooting of a federal judge in Mexico in 2016, but the attack was part of Mexico's drug war and not connected to Epstein or any sex trafficking ring related to him. The judge was Vincent Bermudez Zacaras. An investigation attributed that shooting the criminal evidence affecting the Mexican judiciary, not anything involving Epstein. Uh, the files were used loosely organized and not fully authenticated. Some forum posts include wild interpretations of snippets of emails or drafts. Rumors often mix unrelated events like violent crimes, but a claim isn't true just because.
And you know what's pretty
Well,
fucking crazy?
what's the conspiracy on it? 'Cause it's not.
You know what's pretty fucking
They
crazy?
could have just linked it to the
Can
Mexico
you
drug
shut up for
trafficking
a second?
shit.
God damn it, dude. Do you know what's crazy about that? There's no fucking Nazis in the fucking Epstein files.
No Nazis.
No. Not a lot. There's literally a fucking bunch of Jews. And people from Israel, bro. It's pretty fucking scary. You gotta admit,
It
dude.
says judges and witnesses or investigators who get close to the case are taken out. The judge sought in Mexico story is sometimes added into the narrative of alleged proof of a global cover up. That's insane.
Telling you, buddy.
He died in jail in New York. His associate, Ghislaine Maxwell, was convicted for sex trafficking. Says the conspiracy grows, the jail camera malfunctions, which we've talked about. there, I guess there's an actual guard and there's a forum of it, and this guard's still alive. But he says that he's seen an ambulance come in and they didn't document it. So pretty much you have to write down when an ambulance comes in, and they didn't want him to document that the ambulance came in.
Hmm.
Cuz they tried to help him, but they didn't
No, well, let
fucking
me
help.
show you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Look at this. Look at this, bro. Look at this is the picture of him in the ambulance.
Bro is more alive than how I feel most days.
Now look at this. Look at this arm right here. Right?
Yeah.
Look at that
You
arm.
don't have a tattoo. That's insane. No tattoo.
I don't know. You know, I don't know. I could send you that too, so you could kind of
So
put it on the fucking.
this is
top,
kind of
but-
what we were talking about the fucking Bill Gates shit. It says recent releases of documents from the U.S. Department of Justice include millions of pages of emails and drafts and other communications linked to Jeffrey Epstein, but some of the material includes emails or drafts that Epstein wrote to himself mentioning Gates. One draft alleges Gates received antibiotics for an STI after sex with Russian girls and wanted to give them to his wife, Melinda French Gates. This is stated in the files, but there's no evidence that this was actually sent or factual.
Well, listen, David.
Uh,
This is the thing. You know how the games, The Simpsons, all kinds of shit, kind of predicts stuff. Movies, kind of shows you. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you know that the Simpsons creator is in
Start
there.
recording
He's
again.
in there, right? You know he's in there.
Really?
Yeah. So what if, David? Just think about it. They can't see the future, right? They can't see the future, but they were just confessing to what they were gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Everything that they were doing, they were just confessing it.
They were just telling the Simpsons, the person that wrote the Simpsons, what's gonna happen before it happened, because they knew that they were plotting all these things behind the scenes. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
He was in there. He's in Epstein files.
Yeah, bro.
What's his name? Oh, Mike Judge is the one that made That's not him.
No.
Mike
His
Judge
name
made
is Matt
King of the
something.
Hill. That's insane.
So this brings us back all the way to Hitler. All the way back to Hitler, Davey. Now look at this. It says
You're calling me?
hang up, dude. God damn it, David, don't even fucking answer me. It says in 1955, a sheet of Hitler's sightings. Agents noted Colombia links, Nazis, networks, elites sheltered. They sheltered him, dude. They're saying that there was no suicide. And come to find out, remember that skull that they had?
Yeah.
It was not his.
Yeah, it wasn't his
It
skull.
was whose? A woman's, right?
Yeah.
So
There's no actual
check
proof
out.
of him dying.
yeah, exactly. Doesn't check out. It says Adolf Schutzenmeyer in Colombia. It's Hitler disguised. Look at him. He doesn't have a fucking beard anymore.
You mean a mustache?
Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah, they look similar.
That's July 26th, 1963. Look, it says that reports confirmed right here in Argentina, 1955. Sources saw him with Nazis. CIA buried it to hide rat lines. He lived free. And you know what? I think some crazy shit. Some crazy shit is going on. You know why? Because I think we've got lied to
Yeah.
about everything. I mean, we've seen videos of some of the Jewish people that have said that those gas chambers weren't gas chambers, that they were like fucking showers.
Yeah, they were showers, yeah.
Huh. But that's crazy. If that's real, if they were just showers and it wasn't gas chambers, how'd they
See,
get all those shoes?
so there was
all
no
those
Jewish
people?
people in the Epstein files at all?
No, there's no Nazis.
Oh, no Nazis.
It's nothing but fucking
and
Jew
it's just
people and fucking
crazy,
Israel
bro.
people.
Cause they had those tunnels that went under all those fucking Jewish churches, and everybody just went past that shit, bro. All those tunnels in New York, bro. Imagine
Yeah,
how
I
many
mean,
tunnels they have around America,
yeah, a
not
lot of.
just New
I
York.
mean, they got caught doing that shit. It was
Yeah,
like a big
that's
deal.
what's insane, and people just went past that, bro. Nobody talks about it no more. Nothing. People just went past
David,
it, bro.
do you have no fucking clue? It's like, do you know who the creator of Bitcoin is, right?
No.
Okay. It's Satoshi Nakamoto.
Oh, that fucking Chinese dude or Japanese dude?
Okay, okay. It says the Epstein files reveals that Jeffrey Epstein is actually Satoshi Nakamoto. And he is the creator of Bitcoin. It says right here, hi Bine, Urbane, Ghislaine, the Satoshi Sidum is working perfectly. Our little digital gold mine is ready for the world. Funding secured / Jeffrey.
That's insane.
And this is Project Bitcoin funding the white paper. That's what it's called, bro. Literally, that's a fucking email. I literally got the emails right
It's
here.
probably so he could
It says
get
the
money
world's
without
first
being
neo currency, a completely so equal signs means complete C. It means a C. Equal signs means completely valueless currency. The world's first neo currency, a completely valueless currency. Holy shit, dude. It's saying it right there, dude. It's valueless.
Yeah, it is. Just like when people were
Valueless.
doing the NFT shit, bro.
Look at this shit.
Valueless now.
This is Bitcoin and the end of state controlled money. Q&A, Jerry Brito. Bitcoin is the world's first fully decentralized peer-to-peer, P2P, peer-to-peer virtual currency. It allows to make anonymous and untrackable cash transactions anywhere in the world without any sort real-world intermediary. So unlikely PayPal and other online services, it can be squeezed in the same way by the governments or other control agents. It says created in 2009. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, because it's like cash pretty much. It's untrackable. It's
Yeah.
an untrackable
Yeah, it says
piece, you know?
Charles Lee was the software engineer at Google, spending his days hacking networking code for the search giant new age operating system, Chrome OS. But the spare time he wrote Bitcoin. He rewrote Bitcoin, and that's the world's popular digital currency. So Charles Lee is one of the software engineers for Google, which is pretty fucking nuts. If Google fucking went into there and fucking worked on it, it says Bitcoin has had an extraordinary run this year, but if you sunk your money into Litecoin instead of Bitcoin on January 1st, it would have done better. Since then, Bitcoin jumped from just over $13 to a current value of or more than 115 back in January. Litecoin is seven trading in the 7 cents range. Today it's worth close to $2.40. In other words, while it took 200 Litecoins to buy a Bitcoin in January, today it only takes 50.
Damn.
Huh.
Yeah, because Bitcoin's worth like over 150,000 per Bitcoin now.
But I mean, this is
It's
crazy,
insane.
bro. If he really is this guy, because I watched a video too where this guy named Satoshi Nakamoto or whatever that guy's name, he basically says that he's not the creator of fucking Bitcoin. It's pretty nuts.
It says Satoshi Nakamoto is the postium used by the unknown creator for a group of creators of Bitcoin. So that guy's not even a real person. It's just a group of creators of Bitcoin.
Well, that's the thing though, Dave. I seen a dude that his name was Satoshi Makamoto or whatever, and he actually like showed up and said that he was not that guy. You know
Craig Wright is publicly claimed to be Satoshi Nakamoto. He faced lawsuits and court challenges in 2024. Let's see. Prince Andrew, he was in the fucking files too.
Yeah, there's all kinds of people.
That's
bro.
why I think they were really sacrificing kids and shit, is because they say that dude Prince Andrew was like eating fucking kids, bro, which is insane.
Hmm. It says this photo is it was clicked. Remember that Tel Aviv? Um, there's no way, Dave, he died. Even that closer look, it's
That's insane that they don't even know the real creator of Bitcoin, person that actually created it.
here. Let's look at. So there's even emails like of Jeffrey Epstein like mocking Jesus. So I'll kind of show you a little clip right here.
They would prey on children and torture children. And there was the one where there was a suggestion when a child was praying to Jesus that, like, there was a joke that someone should dress up like Jesus. Kooks. Here it is.
Yeah, I watched this podcast
She
recently.
said she felt God's presence next to her when she was in bed. She knows that Jesus watches over her and he helped save her life. And then he writes, whoops. And then in response, Jeffrey Epstein says, you should dress up as him when you see her. It is
What the hell?
dark. You should dress up like Jesus when you see her. Oh, this is demonic. This is clearly demonic. Whether or not demons exist.
Bro, he said you should dress up like Jesus when you see her. That's fucked up,
Yeah.
bro.
Now check this out. Like I said, this goes back to Hitler.
Taken over our whole country, which had been able to occupy key positions in our intellectual and spiritual life and in our political and economic life. From these key positions, they were able to control and monitor the whole nation. This power has at the same time the ability to persecute legally those who fight against it and prevent others from creating a resistance to its demands. Satanic power.
Yeah.
Why it doesn't, I don't know. I don't know, David.
Yeah. All that shit, bro, is insane. He really was gonna dress up like Jesus, and what the fuck, bro? What is wrong with that
He
dude,
probably did
man?
it, dude.
He probably did do it. That's insane, bro. I never heard that one, honestly. That's because I was kind of I did watch that podcast that you just pulled up at Joe Rogan, but I was working, so like, sometimes shit goes in and out, you know. I'm focusing on work and doing that shit, but
Look at this shit
ooh,
real quick.
that's
Look how he's smiling all crazy.
what the fuck. He looks really demonic right there, bro. Oh my god. Like they say, this is Satan's world. We're just living in it, you know?
Yeah, I mean,
The way of the world is not the way of Jesus. That's what I've learned in church recently.
look. Epstein's email suggests that he was shot in 2019, David. So why the fuck did we have Joe Biden as a president if he fucking died?
Because that's all they want to do is control us.
Thank you for doing this. Looking forward to this, Mr. President.
Read that.
It says, oh, and did you, it says, oh, and then I don't know what happened. I don't know because they blocked it. It says, did you really think I was stupid for sending you the 100 payment first? Good luck trying to erase that from the banks because when they knock on the door, that timestamp was running on QFS slash Nizara slash Jazara. Let me Google that for you. You know what? Can you see how I didn't even bother to copy your pal's crime? Oh shit. It says maritime law is coming and selling and owning humans and human souls is over. This is a factual evidence and the methods of operations of for how law and legal proceedings will work next. I do encourage you to watch the video to understand low common laws are going away. So quit fiddling your pussy and call who knows and who has so much info to incriminate you. When he deletes it, we'll find it on the quantum system. That is great, gentlemen. Dude, this is fucking nuts. It says Biden is not holy fuck. Biden is not your current president. The mass malfunctions on Biden are getting worse each day on purpose. This will end badly for and then who is posing with the fucking clone on Facebook. So it has to be fucking. It has to be fucking.
So it says,
David, it has to be. What is Kamala? It has to be Kamala.
yeah.
Who was in? She was posing with him, and then when she chose him as his fucking. When she chose him as his fucking like her vice president again, that's when fucking they were like, "You're out.
Yeah.
You're gone." It says the dude playing Biden ate Biden. It says real Biden was an evil, sick, angry man who abused children, including his own children. That was an actor with a fucking mask. We've been over this 1,000 times. It's never going to change. Biden was shot in 2019 firing squad. Okay, that is fucking crazy.
It says the latest trench of Epstein files released by the DOJ had references to allegations of U.S. President Joe Biden being shot in 2019 by a firing squad. The sender claims that Biden was subsequently replaced by a body double or clone, a claim which had been circulated online. It says a former Estimo associate who was accused of the recipient of being part of the Epstein-like cabal involved in child abuse and sex trafficking. It's insane, bro. Which personally I believe it because before that, bro, like to be honest, I've seen speeches and I've seen things where Joe Biden talks and it seems like he's really smart. Like he actually could like benefit us as a country, you know?
Who? Jeffrey?
No, Joe Biden.
Oh.
Like before he became president. He was like really really smart, bro.
Have you seen the
was
clips of
smart.
Joe Biden fucking kissing kids?
Yeah.
Yeah, so what the fuck is wrong
But
with
Trump
you, David?
does the same thing. He does weird shit all the time too. That dude be
I
doing
haven't
some
seen
weird
that,
ass
but
shit,
I mean,
bro.
you could show me. Show me. I mean, I haven't seen any. I'm being honest with you. It says the CIA was created. Well, I did see like a weird I did see him with like a little girl, like at a party or something like that. Like
Well,
she was at the party.
all those pictures with him in the
Mm.
Epstein files, bro, they look like they're little
It
kids,
says the
bro. They don't
CIA
look
was created in
old.
1947. Israel was founded in 1948. Mossad came in 1949. It says, and the Rothschilds have already funded the land to make it happen. This wasn't a coincidence. A Zionist empire was forming, and the Americans have been paying
Like
for it ever since. It says the Rothschilds didn't just support Israel; they bought stolen Palestinian land from the 1800s, financed Zionist settlements, supported the Balfour Declaration in 1917, supported wars and genocides. The Rothschild is not just the father of Israel, but the
that's
father of most wars.
that's who Jeffrey Epstein was a part of too. He's part of
Mossad.
but the Rothschild too. Like
Yeah.
that's who That's who
Well, they're on there,
signed
David.
him to, bro.
He's getting paid by them. Like they were giving him money, a lot
That's
of
who
money.
he first went to is the Rothschild. Like that's who
This is
first helped
by the
him out, bro.
1950s and the 60s, Zionist lobbies were embedded deep in Washington. It says AIPAC would soon shape us foreign
APEC.
policy. APAC. Yeah, APAC. Shape U.S. foreign policy, silence critics of Israel, funnel billions to Tel Aviv. Congress answers to Israel, not Americans. Look at this. JFK tried to resist. JFK demanded Israel open its nuclear facility to inspectors. He also tried to rein the CIA. He was assassinated in 1963. His successor, LBJ, gave Israel everything he wanted. Coincidence? I don't think so. CIA, Mossad, Shadow Ops Alliance, CIA and the Mossad trained together, operated together, covered for each other. This is pretty fucking nuts, David. Tools of control, coups, Iran, 1953, false flags, assassinations, surveillance, media psyops. This goes on and on. After World War II, they pushed to secure a Jewish state, Israel. This is crazy, David. Control of the Western media. They already do that. Influence over the U.S. foreign policy. They've been doing that. They still do that. They censor us on YouTube. They censor us on everything. We probably might not even be able to talk about this on YouTube. This might not be able to be on YouTube. That's how crazy this is.
Yeah.
It says influence over the U.S. foreign policy, a permanent intelligence alliance. They got it all over it. In just 3 fucking years, they did it. It says key founders of CIA, Alan Dulles, deep ties to the Wall Street and the Zionist lobbies. James Angelton, open Zionist supporter. Later, uh, liaison to the Mossad, David. It says Wild B. Donovan worked closely with British Zionists. They laid the foundation of Zionist aligned intelligence machine. They don't just spy, they shape the world. It says overthrow leaders. Uh hang up, dude. It says fabricate threats, justify wars, control narratives, and silence uh, the desists or anybody that fucking fights. The Greater Israel agenda. It says it's not just about survival; it's about expansion. The Yinwen plan in 1982, breaking neighboring Arab states into places, keeping Israel and dominant forever. Iraq, Syria, Libya, Iran, Palestine. Who did we attack? All those fucking countries.
Yeah.
All those countries. We've attacked them. Um, which is fucking crazy. Zionists want chaos next door and control everywhere else. It says U.S. media owned. It is.
It is owned, yeah.
CNN to the Hollywood, New York Times, major networks. They're all owned or controlled by Zionist executives, biased against the Palestinians, echoing war narratives, pushing more division than hatred, freedom of the press. Not when the Zionist money runs it. They're literally running it. America pays Israel gains 3.8 billion in tax dollars go to Israel every year. Free weapons, immunity from war crimes, surveillance tech tested on Palestinians. So basically, we give them guns and we give them weapons to test on Palestinians. And what does America get? Nothing.
Yeah, we don't get
We
shit.
don't get shit.
They got free healthcare over
We
there.
get
They
more
got
debt, more
everything, bro.
enemies. We get all kinds of fucking wars that we gotta fight, that we gotta send our brothers and sisters to go fight for them. It's all bullshit. Americans work, pay taxes, and bury their sons. For the Zionists, David. Israel gets U.S. blood, the U.S. Treasure, U.S. cover, and we get nothing back. The pattern is clear: Iraq, Afghanistan, Libya, Syria, Palestine,
Who's posting that?
Iran. This is Ali Sateri, and this is different nations, same target. Those who resist Zionist power, the empire will take you out or silence you, basically. So you shut the fuck up. They'll give you a little warning. Um, by the way, I have no intentions of killing myself.
Neither do
And
I.
yeah, it says this fucking empire is built in secret, and it is an empire, David. If the Mossad is real and Israel was created like that, we have been creating a monster. It says if you opened your eyes, share, save, speak, and break this damn silence, which is pretty fucking nuts that they're even showing this as
So that's crazy, bro. Is that they say literally that Ghislaine Maxwell's dad was a part of the Mossad and he was operating for them.
Well, there's even links. I believe there's even links. I have a link of
And
this. Here, I'll send you this so you can try to look at the link right now.
they try to say that he. Remember we talked about him a while ago. They try to say that he died in drowning, but it says that he has signs of people that killed him instead of him drowning. That's what's insane, bro.
Let's look that one up. Let's look up
He was literally part of the Mossad, bro.
Look. Let's look up the. Let's look that up, David. Look that up. The. Epstein files. Obama's cook.
I hate how it does that shit, bro, because it doesn't want to give us the right shit. It says,
I wonder if there's
the
like an
Epstein
explicit.
files.
If there's an explicit AI.
He says, you're likely thinking of Tafara Campbell, who worked as a chef for Barack Obama and his family after they left the White House. Campbell sadly died in 2023 in a paddleboarding accident near Martha's Vineyard. Authorities ruled it an accidental drowning. Let's actually look up, like...
Conspiracy theory.
Yeah, that's what I'll look up. Says when Tariff Campbell, personal chef of former President Barack Obama, and his family died while paddleboarding near the family's Martha's Vineyard home on July 23rd, some social media accounts began pushing conspiracy theories. Says the Obama's personal chef and former White House chef Tariff Campbell did not experience a head injury before falling from his paddleboard and drowning near the Obama's home at the Martha Vineyard. The Obamas did not call off the autopsy and fly in their own medical examiner to perform it. Says conspiratorial thinking is largely driven by claims require extraordinary evidence in the wake of breaking news events. So damn, so if he would have actually fell in the paddleboarding accident, he would have definitely hit his head, bro. Why? What do you mean he didn't have any signs of head trauma? You hit a rock or something, bro. You're paddleboarding in a fucking...
Well, I mean, that sounds weird, David. I mean, if either way, I mean, I don't think he would hit his head or anything if he fell in the.
Well, you got to think, if you're paddleboarding, right? Unless
But
you're in a
there's
lake.
No head trauma.
If you're in a
which
lake,
is
right?
weird because if you get strangled or anything like that, you should get some head trauma, right? Right?
Yeah.
Unless you get choked. Right?
Yeah.
Or you get a fucking bag put on your fucking head. And you get suffocated. Therefore, there's no fucking
A
nothing.
post from an X account noted that the pond is 8 feet deep where Campbell was found, and he had posted swimming videos on Instagram. Facts of other people said in replies and indicated he was killed. The influential right-wing account had 1.8 followers, and
Yeah.
that's insane. Destiny scared the fuck out of me. I thought we were about to get shot. Anyways, we should probably end this shit though.
Yeah, I mean, we've already unblocked so much shit. I don't even want to go through all the shit that I have.
We'll talk about this shit more on the next podcast for sure.
Dude, look at this. I mean, there's another one.
So much shit, bro. There's
it
so
says,
much shit.
It
I had
says
to piss so bad
this
though.
is a fucking email that he sent to this lady. Her name is Karina Shiliak. So if you know that bitch, fuck that bitch. It says hi the tooth parcel has arrived, USA, and you will receive them soon. Further, in order to avoid loss of teeth due to postal inspection, we have attached all teeth to the cardboard with Fevisol. It will look like a beautiful picture. Remove all teeth and put them in hot boiling water for 20 minutes.
What is
And
that?
using the clean cloth to wipe them down. So these teeth are, bro, these were children's teeth.
The teeth that they use for what?
Bro, they would torture kids. They were pulling kids' teeth out and sending it to people.
What the fuck?
That's what I'm trying to fucking tell you, bro. Well, all I know is we better end on something fucking not so negative before I fucking. Dude.
That's why it's hard to go deep into them because everything's so negative about it.
Okay,
You know?
dude. Just fucking tell me something you did this weekend, dude. Did you do fucking something nice, dude?
I haven't done nothing.
God damn it, you fucking dumbass. Why didn't you do something? You know what I did? I worked all fucking weekend.
What did I do this weekend? I mean, I went to Texas Roadhouse on Saturday. Had a good steak, I guess, and
Oh, I went there yesterday. Oh, it was so
did you?
good.
Let's see. This is the shit
Yeah,
that
it
I
was so
saved on
good.
TikTok today. There was cocaine in the waters, bro, and the fucking
In the waters?
yeah.
Shit,
So
that
like,
would have been amazing swim, bro.
let's see.
That would have been a
Fuck.
nice ass swim, son. Bro, there's so much shit that I have, bro. Look at this, David. Before we do anything, let me show you something. Let me show you something. Okay, so you know how we invaded Venezuela,
Damn, it's
right?
not even popping up no more.
You know how we raided fucking
You're gonna
Venezuela?
talk about that energy weapon that they used?
Bro, listen to this shit. It says, this account from
I gotta take a piss. Hold up.
dude, go,
I
go.
gotta piss.
I'll talk about it. It says, this is an account from a Venezuelan security guard loyal to Nicolas Maduro, and it's pretty fucking crazy because they talk about how the United States has basically set the tone for what is um, about to come. Like literally, they are using weapons that we, which is pretty fucking scary. I'll keep reading what it says. It says this account from the Venezuelan security guard, loyal to Nicolas Maduro, explains on how the operation that we didn't hear or anything coming. It says that they were on guard, and suddenly all the radars shut down. All the systems went down without any explanation. The next thing that they saw were drones, a lot of drones. It says flying over every position, and they didn't know how to react. The interview asked, "So what happened next? How was the main attack?" And it says security guards after those drones prepared. The security guard after those drones appeared, some helicopters arrived. There were very few, I think like barely 8 helicopters, but from those helicopters, soldiers came down. Uh, they were a very small number, maybe 20 men. But from those 20 men, they were technology technic technologically very advanced. They didn't look like anything we fought against before. And it says, and then the battle began. Yes, but it was a massacre. We were hundreds, but we. It says we were hundreds, but we had no chance. They were shooting with such precision and speed. It seemed that each soldier was fucking
Like
firing.
robots or what?
Yeah, it says it was firing like 300 rounds per minute, and they couldn't do anything. It says that the reporter asked like, "You didn't have your own weapons," and it says, "Yeah, but they did not help at all because it was not just the weapons. At one point, they launched like something, and he didn't know how to describe it. It was like a very intense sound wave. Suddenly, it felt like my head was exploded from inside." We all started bleeding from the nose. We were vomiting blood. We fell to the ground, unable to move. It says, "And your friends, your comrades, did they manage to resist?" It says, "No, not at all. Those 20 men, without a single casualty, killed hundreds of us. We had no way to compete with their technology, with their weapons. I swear I've never seen anything like it. We couldn't even stand up after the sonic weapon or
So
whatever it was. There's still more, David.
look at there's Trump talking about this shit, bro. Look at
Okay,
this shit.
okay. Hold on. It says, do you think that the region should think twice before confronting Americans? It says, without a doubt, I'm sending a warning to anyone who thinks that they can fight the United States. They have no idea what they're capable of. After what I saw, I never want to be on the other side of that again. They're not to be messed with. And now that Trump has said Mexico is on the list, do you think the situation will change in Latin America? Definitely. It says everyone is already talking about this. No one wants to go through what we went through. Not everyone thinks twice. It says what happened here is going to change a lot of things, not just in Venezuela, but throughout the region. Holy shit, David. Holy shit.
Yeah, like there's people that talk about that direct energy weapon that they used or whatever, and it says it pretty much left them powerless, like laying on the floor, like they couldn't do anything, bro,
Well,
at
that's
all.
what that guy even said. He said that they're
But
vomiting.
this
listen to
is
that.
literally Trump fucking talking about the weapon. Watch.
Discombobulated. Well, I'm not allowed to talk about it. But what does it do? Let me just tell you. You know what it does? None of their equipment works. That's what it does. Everything was it was my name. I'm very proud of the name. Everything was discombobulated. It was, you know, practically a shot wasn't. You know, they were ready. Right. And when we came, I mean, they couldn't do it. You saw this in the video. You could tell. Tom, it discombobulated everything. Nothing worked, even including humans. Well, let's put it this way: we lost no equipment in a very strong, and they're good fighters, great fighters. In a very bad environment, it was a military base, the biggest in South America. In a very, because the house was in a base in South America.
Holy
In a
shit.
very, very tough environment, we lost no men and we lost no equipment. The discombobulator just knocked everything. Well, it did something. It did something. Did Delcy Rodriguez work with you
Bro.
guys before that raid?
They used a fucking energy weapon on those guys, bro.
Well, so far she's done a great job. I mean, so far she and all of the people that are working with her. Remember in Iraq, they got rid of everybody. They had no generals. They had no people. They had no.
All I gotta say is, you better play America. Fuck yeah.
Came from the military and all the people. They formed ISIS. It was handled very badly.
Yeah, so literally he says he can't speak about the weapon that they used.
Well, we're
bro.
back on top, baby. That just means we're back on top, baby. It's like
That's
the atomic
insane.
bomb, David. It's like the atomic bomb. We just dropped some fucking shit on
Until
someone.
somebody figures out AI shit.
We just dropped some fucking shit on someone. They don't know what we got.
Yeah, they don't.
Nobody knows what we got. We don't know what we fucking got.
I know. It's insane. All right, let's end this shit.
Dun dun dun. It didn't end in fucking positive, but fuck it. Deuces, guys.